NBS presents From Suffering to Great Character, a life lesson. Ladies and gentlemen, gather around for a message that transcends the ordinary paths to success, one that speaks to the soul of human endeavor, to the very core of what it means to be great. Greatness does not come out of intelligence, it comes from character. Character is not formed out of smart people, it is formed out of people who have suffered. These words pierce through the veneer of intellectual vanity to reveal a profound truth about the human spirit. Consider the greatest entrepreneurs we know. Take, for example, Steve Jobs. His journey was not one of uninterrupted success, but was riddled with setbacks, dismissals, and failures. It was his character, molded in the fires of adversity, that allowed him to return to Apple and lead it to unprecedented heights. His story teaches us that the path to innovation is often through the valley of hardship, where grit is not just an asset but a necessity. Now, let us look beyond the realm of business to the wisdom of spiritual leaders. The Buddha, Siddhartha Gautama, did not achieve enlightenment through scholarly debate or intellectual pursuit alone. His journey to becoming the enlightened one was through suffering. The suffering of renunciation, of asceticism, of facing the harsh realities of existence. It was through this suffering that he developed the compassion, the wisdom, and the character to enlighten others. His life tells us that the true measure of a person is not what they know, but how they endure and grow from their pain. And then there's Jesus, whose life narrative is one of profound suffering for the sake of humanity. His trials, from the desert's temptation to the agony of the crucifixion, were not merely physical but deeply spiritual. Through these trials, he exemplified what it means to embody character in the face of unimaginable adversity. His story teaches us that greatness is often about enduring pain, not for personal gain, but for the transformation of self and the betterment of others. So when I wish upon you a life full of plenty of pain and suffering, understand, it is with the deepest respect for your potential. This wish is not for torment, but for the forging of your spirit. It is a wish for you to encounter life's challenges, because it is in these moments that character is not just tested but developed. Grit, that beautiful, stubborn resolve to persist despite the odds, is what separates the ordinary from the extraordinary. It's what turns suffering into strength, pain into purpose. It's the silent hero in every tale of triumph, the unseen force behind every act of greatness. Let us therefore not fear the hardships, for they are the teachers of character. Each struggle is an invitation to grow, to transcend, to become more than we ever thought possible. Embrace your suffering, not as a curse, but as a crucible where your true self is refined. So go forth into your lives with this understanding. Greatness lies not in avoiding pain, but in how you respond to it. May your life be rich with experiences that challenge you, shape you, and ultimately reveal the depth of your character. Here's to a life where your suffering is not in vain, but is the very path to your greatness. Here's to becoming not just smart, but truly wise, not just successful, but profoundly significant.